Andrew Tate, the top G. You call him the top G. You watch his podcast clips for hours every single day. You honestly believe this guy is fighting the system to save young men like you. But take a step back and look at reality. He is just a very smart salesman, and you are his favorite customer. Every time he gets in trouble or someone criticizes him, he just points at the camera and blames the Matrix. It is the perfect excuse. He convinced millions of teenagers that any criticism against him is just a global conspiracy. Real alpha. vs. Internet alpha. A real masculine leader is quiet, humble, and builds his community. The internet version of an alpha male just screams into a microphone indoors wearing sunglasses, bragging about how many cars he bought. Escape the Matrix. Pay me $50 a month. He tells you that school is a scam and the government wants your money. So what is his grand solution to free you? He wants you to give him $50 a month to join his private Discord server. You didn't escape the Matrix, you just changed your master. It is literally a pyramid. He sits at the top buying sport cars. The few guys below him make pennies spamming TikTok clips. And at the bottom is you, sitting in your messy bedroom, arguing with strangers online to defend his honor. Look at his history. He didn't start as some traditional warrior. He was a kickboxer, then he went on a trashy reality TV show, and then he ran webcam girls. This is your role model for high-value traditional masculinity? This is his entire audience. Little kids who want to sound tough at school. Broke guys desperate for quick cash. Angry men who hate women. And the spam accounts flooding your feed, hoping to get affiliate clicks. You don't even have your own personality anymore. You just repeat his exact phrases like a broken toy. You call other people sheep, but you dress, talk, and act exactly like millions of other guys who watch the same podcast. The fantasy. Your reality. In your head, you are part of an elite secret society of rich hustlers. In reality, you're failing your college classes and your mom is yelling at you to take the trash out while you watch a podcast. Normal people in the real world absolutely cringe when you start talking about high-value men and escaping the Matrix at a party. You think you sound like a genius, but they just see a guy who watches way too much TikTok. Men used to look up to explorers, builders, and soldiers. Guys who stayed quiet and did hard work. Now the ultimate male idol is a guy who sits in a studio all day, smoking cigars and gossiping about internet drama. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Watching podcasts. Doing the work. You consume hours of self-improvement content, but you never actually improve. Watching another man do push-ups on a screen does not make your muscles any bigger. It is just entertainment disguised as productivity. The tragic pipeline. You find a funny clip of him roasting someone. Then you start agreeing with his basic advice. 6 months later, you alienated all your real friends, and you send him your allowance money, hoping he notices you. The biggest hypocrisy is his advice on women. He tells you to be a traditional protector, yet he made his fortune manipulating girls on webcams to empty the wallets of lonely men. How do you not see the contradiction? Here is the sad psychology behind the entire movement. We have a massive generation of young men who grew up without strong fathers. They are lost, lonely, and desperate for guidance. When a loud, rich guy steps up and says, "I will teach you how to be a man," they attach to him like a lifesaver. He knows exactly how vulnerable you are, and he weaponizes your insecurity to build his empire. He doesn't want you to be independent. He wants you dependent on his content. Fans always say, "But he told me to work out and make money." Bro, literally every dad, teacher, and self-help book has said that for 100 years. He didn't invent going to the gym. You just needed a guy with a sports car to yell at you. Don't be a slave. Yes, my guru. He calls normal people slaves for working a 9-to-5 job. But you literally dedicate your free time to spreading his links and fighting his battles online for absolutely zero pay. You are the ultimate unpaid worker. You are funding his Bugatti. Stop outsourcing your masculinity to a guy on the internet. Cancel the subscription. Close the podcast. Go read a real book, lift some actual weights, and build your own life. Be your own man, not a cheap copy of someone else.